Now.
Welcome!
Welcome.
To this edition of Trashpanda podcast. I'm Colin.
Gods.
Yo, it's Dizzle. Hi.
Hi.
Why? I don't know. Hi, everybody. Are we live streaming still?
Yeah.
Are you still nervous about the live streaming?
No, I kind of think I grew out of the nervousness of the live stream.
The paranoia had you.
Yeah, like the just paranoia of like everybody watching me and stuff.
Was it like Rocco's Modern Life where he had to listen to those tapes and shed the stage fright?
No.
Yeah, it was.
Probably. I don't know. I still get scared sometimes. Sometimes that's why I look down all the time, because I don't want to like I'm still in the middle of the camera.
So you want me to be in the middle of the camera?
No, you bitched about movement. I'm not
Damn right. We'll rotate the table then. As long as I'm still to this portion of the table, I'm good.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. So it's like we have a blue line here or something,
Yeah.
or like you came across that blue line.
That's right. This is my
So
part
like
of the
you
table.
get
This is my part of the table.
so, but if you move here, how does that defeat me being in the middle of the camera?
You rotate the table,
No.
and then you and God.
No, you
Switch
can't
sides.
rotate the table.
Why not?
We don't have enough room.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna bolt my chair to the floor. I might bolt it over there.
Don't. I need this spot. That's where my headphones go. Hi, guys. Why are you texting? What are you doing?
Making sure
Working
he has
on
his-
podcast now.
Making sure his phone's on silent.
Shit, yeah, you better make sure. How's your week?
Do you have anything pulled up to monitor chat, Scallon?
No. Was I supposed to?
I thought you said that's what you had brought a laptop for JD or something.
Yeah, I was gonna do it, but he didn't
I
charge
didn't
it.
charge it. I don't even know if it works. I haven't even looked.
Worthless.
I know. Sorry.
Hey, as long as I continue of just showing up.
Yeah, no. You guys are doing something.
Whoa, what? No. That was not in my contract, sir.
We don't have contracts!
The verbal agreement that we had, I told you I wasn't gonna do any show for him.
That's not going in the contract.
Oh, it's going in.
Do we have to get lawyers for contracts, or can we just write them out?
You just write them on.
Yeah. I say we do it. You want to write up a contract?
Yeah, but I'm just gonna show up.
No!
No, I'm not signing it.
I'm serious though. Like I was thinking about that today, to where like,
What, that I don't do enough for the show?
yeah, motherfucker, like yeah, like we need to like all get together on Mondays and write. We need a lot of more input.
I'm sorry that, I work outside of the house.
Who gives a fuck? Like you can still show up for a Monday writing session, couldn't you?
Extra commitment, I don't know if I'm willing to give.
That's going in the contract, bro.
Nah. I better start getting paid.
You do get paid. How do you think we got all this?
I want a monetary paycheck that says to the Dizzle from Trashpanda Podcast Inc.
We don't have an ink yet. Do we have an ink?
I don't know. Maybe
An
PR girl.
LLC.
No, we definitely don't.
PR, if you're listening, do we have are we LLC'd yet? Do we have an ink? Is she even monitoring chat? I think we need PR to monitor chat.
I think we need PR,
Here,
Like-
on a regular.
like on like
No,
a separate
on-
monitor.
Yeah, like on
Like
a separate monitor, like
Zoom.
down there on the couch, just in a laptop, like making sure.
Sitting at home.
Yeah, like
Like,
Going,
like we don't need to be monitoring our own chat. That's what do we? I mean, she did do her job today.
yeah, you can't say that to that.
Yeah, she did do her job today. So I'm okay with that. But
This is a new thing added onto your plate.
I think we need to write a contract. I think that's a good idea.
yeah.
I do. Like, who's responsible for certain things? Or, like, here's what we're going to do to, like, it's like a goals list. You know what I mean? Like,
Go from a contract to a goals list of both.
I mean, it's the same fucking concept, I guess. Like, we just have to put in, I don't know, we have to put in more effort. On all sides, not just you. I'm not just talking about you.
Yeah, you are.
Well, yeah, I am talking about you now, but like,
That's fucked up.
I'm talking about just in general. We need to like keep doing Patreon things on Mondays. We have to do.
I came down here 2 hours before the show.
I know, but we were stupid high, so we couldn't do anything.
Whose fault was that?
All of ours, not just yours.
I can function stupidly high.
Yeah. So can I. But what I'm trying to say.
Well, we even talked about doing some stuff, but somebody didn't want to get off their ass.
What, me?
Well, who's the computer guy over here?
The computer guy does a whole lot.
I'm not talking about like you specifically. Are you talking about me?
Oh, him. I don't know how to turn this shit on for us to do
It's
it.
already on. It's on all the time. We have to do, now that we're doing all this new shit, we're trying to do shit with this, we gotta figure something out. I think this titled episode could be calling it the mental breakdown.
We've already had that.
Yeah, we didn't miss that. I don't know. It's just something I've been cooking up, because, I mean, we're kind of drawing to that like, we're about, like, we gotta be serious now.
I am serious.
Well, then we gotta start like taking this seriously. Like it's not like fun. Like it's not like we're just sitting around being high and stupid and fucking talking into a math. Like we're actually wanting to get like sponsorships and shit like that. And like we gotta do this right. I just don't feel like we're doing it right. But I think I am having a mental breakdown.
Why?
I don't know.
Why are you so worried?
'Cause, man, always worried.
I know. We smoke more weed.
Can we move on to our weekly things? What did
Yeah.
you do this week?
What did you do this week, Alan?
Oh, we'll go first.
Why not?
I just don't want to go first. Like you guys go. Why do I always have to go first?
I worked and got an Apple Watch,
That's cool.
so I can now see how many steps I take today.
What series did you get?
6. Me and Sierra got them.
Nice. Do you like monitor your workouts when you're at work and stuff? Like,
Mhm.
oh, that's good.
Correct all that.
How many calories do you eat?
And I'll tell you right now. As of right now, I burnt 1,186.
What's your goal?
1,000.
Damn, he's reaching that goal every day.
And then
Especially with
Every work day.
shit, every work day, right?
Every workday he'll double it,
right.
but that's what makes up for this Saturday.
no, even on Saturday. I work Saturday.
Now, if you mock
Sunday.
Jesus a controller, does that count as like 10 fucking,
If I what?
mock Jesus a controller, does that count as
That
10 calories?
No, that's probably about 5 or 10 steps though. I mean, I already got like 15,000 of them.
How many climbs the stairs did you
One.
do? Was it going up to your apartment?
No, I go down the apartment. Like it's climbing up a ladder, like 4 steps.
We didn't prepare for this week.
Not really, but we have things to fall back on. We're still on the tell us about your week, and you're, for whatever reason, resisting your
My
amazing
fucking
story.
favorite thing. Oh, my amazing story from Friday? When I called you freaking the fuck out, like, because I didn't know where I was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. I went to go get a goddamn salad and fucking have dinner, and
Colin got
I got
lost.
lost in fucking City Place, which is right across the street from my apartment. And I was like, I called him and I'm like, wait, what? I'm lost as fuck right now. I don't know where I am. I'm way too high to be driving. I don't even know why I got my phone. Like,
Especially when Uber is just a phone call away.
I know,
You could have
man.
Ubered there.
Not
I
even.
could have just Ubered.
You could have, yeah, I was gonna say, you could have just DoorDashed that.
But like my bright idea is like, nah, I'll go pick it up. That was like 45 minutes into an edible, maybe 2 at the time. I don't even fucking remember. But
Got a little lost, huh?
I got fucking lost in City Place, which is right across the street from my apartment. I did GPS where I was going because I forgotten where I was going at a point where I was like, why am I driving and why am I in this dark alleyway?
Who's driving?
Bear is driving. How can that be? But I don't know how I fucking survived. I was fucking.
Were
You
you
got
scared?
some straight up Harold and Kumar adventure by himself.
But at least he was wise enough to take it.
Uh-oh, people are saying our video isn't on.
Nah, I fixed it.
Oh, you fixed it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already fucking was on that dude.
Oh, well,
Like 12 minutes ago.
my phone is in my pocket. I didn't know that. That's fixed?
Multitasking. Yes.
Well, that's good.
We're multitasking.
Look, I'm doing stuff for the show, so you can't say I don't do anything.
I'm talking about writing. We need written stuff. You did come up with that funny thing that is probably illegal that we can't do.
Right. Well, that's
It's
good.
definitely illegal. It's not probably illegal.
Yeah, it is. I wouldn't, yeah. So I have to go take my driving test again.
It's like when you were 15.
Which is funny.
Because
I know, that's
But-
hilarious.
And it would be awesome to watch him take it. Oh
I just
my
want to
God.
watch him take the written test. Like, I want to be in that, like,
be like, I already got my
little
license.
room. Like, I already have the license. Just let me film this test. Let me film
Like
this
if you go in there and fail it, but you have a valid driver's license, do you lose your license?
Do you?
Because you can just go in and just for the funsies, pay to take the test and just film JD.
Right?
But see, like, the screwed up thing, though, about this driving test, though, is I have to do with the truck with the breathalyzer in it.
Oh.
I smoke a lot of weed in that truck.
Oh. Do you know how fucking hilarious it would be to watch a video of JD take a driver's test, get in, and have to blow? Just start it?
Hold on, let me get my truck a Hummer.
Can we do that? Can we make a little mini documentary? Who else to talk to make a tiny, like, documentary just about this experience? And then we'll do, like, a voiceover commentary.
Get the real footage. You'd have to talk to whoever the highest ranking police officer in
I'll
Missouri
ask
is.
that. Well, I'll do the driving test, and if I get my license, I'll be like, can we come back and spoof this with you for our podcast?
No, not even spoof it. I just want to do it while he's taking the test. Like,
I'll go and retake it.
like a fucking really shitty TLC episode of some fucking TLC show.
He wants to film you sit there and take a written test.
Alright.
That's what he wants to do.
That's what I
No,
want
I'm
to
talking
do.
about Calvin and I have to do the driving portion.
I want to see both.
Right? Wouldn't that be an awesome documentary? That'd be hilarious.
Especially if it wasn't like a real, like it was on a course.
Right?
And he just takes out cones.
Just
Like,
a reality TV show. JD.
If we lived in a city and you didn't have a driver's license and you didn't need one and you didn't want one, would you take a driver's test drunk?
Fuck yeah!
Get in the car. Let's do it.
Dude, you know how hard that's gonna be though? Like, cause when I go and do it, I have road rage so bad.
Oh, God.
Somebody's gonna cut me off
I
while
don't
I'm
think
going
you
through a
have-
neighborhood. I'm just like, you mother!
I think he just has regular rage. Like, I mean, we'll be sitting there playing Call of Duty and all he'll just be cussing up a storm, yelling shit. I think you just have regular rage. Man.
do.
We gotta get that under control sometime.
I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to rageaholic. I'm a rageaholic.
Can you imagine his ass on cocaine?
I just be up, dude.
Like, that would be terrifying. Like, he would turn into like a werewolf or something.
No, that'd be like if I do meth, because you know those meth people get like all strung the fuck out.
Yeah, he would turn into a werewolf. That would scare me.
I think cocaine, I would just fucking want to like go do shit.
That's
Honestly, I'm kind of imagining like Cornholio
Beavis and
Butthead
Butthead
style.
in real life.
Yeah.
Me just walking around.
Dude, I could see him snapping somehow
right.
and just breaking his reality and just becoming something like Cornholio.
Right.
That becomes my new reality.
That would be fucking hilarious.
It's like, don't give JD cocaine,
Yeah.
meth, and liquor, because Mr. Bungles comes out, and you'll want to see Mr. Bungles.
The last time we had to bail him out of Indiana prison.
And you're like, where did JD go? Alabama, apparently.
We got a call from the correctional facility.
Not the lockup, like prison.
Right. He's already booked.
Somehow he is in an Alabama. I think he snuck in,
He just tired.
and then he got caught just sitting there, and he got put in a cell, and like he lives like this ghost prisoner life.
I just walk out whenever I
He's
want to.
got a, what do they call it? The fucking stick with the, like, all the shit in the back? And
The hobo.
Yeah, the hobo.
I have a bindle.
Yeah, bindle, that's what it's called. He has a bindle, he just goes from prison to prison.
Hey guys, I just want to see how your food tastes.
Like he can break it.
Shirts.
He can break in and out all the time, but he just chooses to break back in.
Right.
Right.
Go end up in a prison. They're like, God damn it, JD, you're here again.
How do we profit on that?
JD, didn't we release you?
Yeah, last Wednesday when you had beef stroganoff, I wanted it again.
You're
I was
just
hungry.
looking around like you're hungover, like,
Huh?
how the fuck did I get here? Apparently, JD got drunk and wandered back to his cell. He somehow got into the prison, opened his cell. His celly's still in there,
But he's just like
sleeping in his bunk.
random ass cities like fucking Topeka, Kansas, or like
Nothing like you would go to,
yeah,
no destination.
Yeah, no destination.
Huntington, Alabama,
Yeah.
Omaha, and
You're going
End
to
up in
like,
Wyoming.
yeah.
Coeur d'Alene. Like, this is the Coeur
You're going
d'Alene.
to some random ass city in West Virginia.
I'm a tourist. I go on a vacation. So where are you going for vacation this year? I don't know. Let's throw a dart at the board. I'm going to that prison.
Like, why can't we just
Like,
make reality shows
this
about
is-
this shit?
this is
Like,
the
that's
mo-
what I would do.
This is the Watauga Correctional Institute.
Like,
For the
Did
mentally
you-
insane.
Do you know a JD Taggart?
Oh, you mean the Dizzle from that podcast? He was
Be
here
like,
last week.
be like, think you got the wrong number.
You guys would leave me in there, wouldn't you?
I would.
Just wait for me to
I
just
would.
wander out.
There are only few things that I want to do in this life, but making a reality TV show of your life and PR Girl's life are the two things that
Why my life?
I don't know, just something about...
I don't think
I
he
feel-
really wants to do your life. I don't think he wants to film you working rebar all day. I think he wants to film like
the crazy shit that happens in your life. Like,
I don't think
I don't
I
know.
think he wants to script, which a reality
yeah,
show,
it's a reality show.
That I star in?
a
I got all-
scripted show.
I got all high and started watching fucking Gypsy Weddings, so that's kind of why I want to do this now. Like some crazy fucking reality show.
We should so talk. PR girl, get on that. Let's just start contacting correctional facilities. Be
Yeah.
like, let JD just walk in. Just walk in. And
He just has a smoking jacket on his mouth flipper.
Wait.
I gotta have house slippers with like a bunny or something.
Can we do a series where where JD just signs himself into mental institutions, where he can just walk out whenever he wants?
Just go for one.
Just-
Do like little documentaries out there?
Yes. I don't feel right. I keep making crazy lists of things on the street. I think I should stay here for a couple of days. Get some rest, get some good food, do some filming. Be like, all right, I'm out.
Instead of 90 days in, it's fucking 3 days in, and JD in a mental hospital, like random ass mental hospitals in random ass cities across America.
That would be the absolute ultimate punishment. It's like you lose this bet, you got to sign yourself into a mental institution for 3 days.
What do we do? Oh, that should be the punishment for the prank war.
I'm down with that.
Maybe
I've
we'll let
done
him
that.
out. If he would lose, they wouldn't
Yeah, they probably wouldn't let me fucking out.
They'd be like, you owe money, you're
This
staying.
dude needs a lot of therapy. He
Like-
needs a lot of help.
Like we signed him, he signed in voluntarily, but
We got
our therapists have determined that we're going to put him under a 90-day hold. Like, no, that's like his vacation.
And I'm getting kicked out for starting a riot.
Like JD started a cult. That's all I'm saying.
They just leave me in there. Like, you're not fit to leave, sir. Like, you just
Listen, you signed yourself in whenever you want, but we think it's in your best interest.
So you're a danger to yourself in society. You need to stay.
JD's apparently married to 3 of our patients now.
Right.
You started a cult.
I could see that. Like, I could see the cult of JD, and I don't understand why I can see that in my mind right now. Like, him wearing a fucking mental institution gown with his hands up in the air with his fucking hat on, and fucking people bowing down to JD.
Yeah.
That would be fucking insane. That would be a fucking documentary series if I've ever seen one.
Start writing it.
Writing it.
Right?
Start writing your manifesto.
Yeah, right?
almost sounds like show prep. Can I voice?
I mean, it is show prep, but
It is, but it's fucking hilarious show prep.
it's a little bit more than show prep, right? The manifesto, so because he's gonna go in there and legitimately, not like for the show, he's gonna come out his own personal Jesus with followers.
Why would anybody follow Jesus?
I don't know.
Because he's got that type of mind. He could probably fuck people up into following him.
Probably.
Wow.
So he could be a Jim Jones type?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I ain't saying strong-minded people, but
Wow. I'll get the strong-minded ones to bend to my will.
Oh my God.
with the manpower of the weak-minded ones that you've already converted,
Right.
seize him.
That's why we put him in mental institutions, though.
But he'd come out with a mental army.
I know, but if he keeps going to all the different ones, he's got like half the...
Do you want to be the person who literally arms?
Bad idea.
I mean, we all have issues.
I mean, it's okay. I think we'd all be alright. There would be a war or something. Like, somebody would war with you. Like,
Some rival gang.
yeah, like that. It'd be like a civil war or something. Like, he'd just have a giant gang, and he'd just do one giant gang war.
He'd probably purposely start 2 different gangs with violently opposing views, so he could set them at war to each other.
And he'd just sit there and like, send all the money and shit.
He would just sit there and be
All
like,
people deeds to their houses and shit.
he would literally have like their headquarters back to back, and he'd be like, tonight we're gonna take their storehouse, and then he'd go all behind the curtain to another stage and says, they're gonna attack the storehouse tonight.
Better guard up.
We make Colin in charge
And
of
then
the other
you-
one, like, come on, Colin.
And then he would show up at the end.
Right.
No, he'd be watching it all play out.
I'd be sitting in the back. Something doesn't happen the way I want. I just mock Jesus something through the curtains at the other crack. You don't something.
Oh my God.
Reminds me of Randall Flagg from Stand.
I can't do this.
Yeah.
I start to
The headquarters would be a duplex, and he just goes back and forth between.
No, it's a double wide.
A double.
With just a curtain down the middle of it.
You stay on this half.
No, would you like grow the long hair and the long beard if you could, and you were like super cult master of all the mental patients in Missouri?
Yeah.
Does he just take over Missouri and then the world?
First Missouri, then Arkansas and Illinois,
Arkansas.
The tri-state area.
Yeah, maybe something like
then the lower Midwest. And by then, there's so many mental JDites. Taggardites.
Taggardites. There we go. This all happens within like 48 hours.
You know, I'm a little scared that we're gonna be having this conversation 10 years from now and be like, it was a joke. It was just a joke.
I swear to God, it was just a joke. I didn't think he'd really do it.
JD's gonna be like, you think I could really get people to...
Season 1 was fucking written, not season 2.
Right.
Season 2, he went crazy.
Buy the house in Waco.
He seriously thought he was the real fucking... He thought he had JDites, like Taggardites. He thought he had them for real in season 2. He just went crazy.
And now
It was a slow burn at first. He only had about 9 or 10 followers.
But then
season 2 started and this son of a bitch has
But then he-
4,000.
But then he's got like an arch enemy, like a fucking, like a Superman or something, like
But
got him to defeat him, but he's like kryptonite. You can't beat the fucking cult.
That's right. Because I wouldn't fight fair. I'd find that person's weakness, I'd turn him in.
He somehow get both of his hated gangs together to make one giant gang.
Right.
To take on the superhero.
I'm pretty sure you just described American politics.
Hey, 2030 election, 2032.
Taggart
There's going to be the Republicans,
Taggart Party.
The Republicans, Democrats, Taggardites.
Be like, Taggardites won 3 seats in Arkansas and Tennessee.
Oh my God. Oh my God, there's no way. We can't put that shit in politics. We can't do it.
Well, I think we're like, right now, I kind of feel like we're watching the first atom bomb explode. What hell have we wrought?
Why did we give this man this idea?
Watch him run for like fucking some sort of like ward of Fenton.
Yes.
And then it just starts. It's like that fucking American history.
It's like Demolition Man. It's like
Yeah.
the prequel to the prologue to Demolition Man.
No, I'm talking about the American Horror Story season where
I didn't watch that one. I didn't watch the cold one.
good. So
Never
I
watched
think
any of them.
I
good.
stopped.
If you really want to start
like
this
that.
cold, you watch that season. They'll fuck you up.
Alright, I'm gonna start watching.
Why are you giving him training material?
I just want to see if he does it. It's show press. I feel like he would do it.
Yeah, but once he gets so deep with his cult, our friendship status is going to protect us.
Right.
You guys really need that contract.
No, yeah, we need that contract now.
Nope. Not signed.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
only
and
way
then
you
10
keep
years,
the
but
Taggart.
10 years from now, it's going to be like the Taggart Confederation does not recognize the contract made.
Right.
I'm trademarking Taggart. That legitimate. That's copyright. Fucking
And I'm taking that.
Dude, we have to fucking figure out a way to get all of our words fucking done. Like it has
I wish
to be
there was a way to
copyrighted.
spell.
It's like HAWWWWWT.
T.
I almost wore a Fat Night shirt today. Then we do it next week. Somebody needs to promote this podcast. Get on the job, PR.
She did it today.
I know, I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her.
She's probably at home right now playing Call of Duty with Big Cat.
Big Cat's probably playing Call of Duty while he listens to the live stream. And then PR is...
On another date.
No, I don't know what she's doing. She's probably watching. If you're watching, respond. But for real, we do need to make PR girl fucking sit on the couch and take our chats. Are we getting any chats?
Sierra wanted to know what we're doing for future shows.
What are we doing for future shows?
I mean, we got.
I'm almost done with almost all my questions for PR dating game, but I don't have two people. I don't have two other people. I need two people. So
are we doing straight randos that we have no idea?
I mean, I want to do that. I tried to say something to some dude at Walmart the other day when I was there, and I was like,
What?
Came off kind of gay.
yeah, kind of came off kind of like,
What?
what is this dude talking about?
What are you talking about? What did I miss?
Getting people for PR dating.
Oh. What are you just gonna walk up to people checking out at Walmart?
Yeah, I don't know.
PR girl is better than that.
I know.
Dude,
but-
we'll go to Valley Park Walmart. We won't go to House Spring Walmart.
Don't go to
Valley
Fenton.
Park's not much better.
Don't go to Fenton.
You need to get her a ball in Walmart?
No, not even that. Maybe she's a Target girl. We can find one at Target.
Fenton Target would be a good.
What if you made like a
Like a PR girl dating profile.
yeah.
We
And just
can
put what you're looking for.
put it
like,
on Facebook.
We're three guys.
I mean, we're gonna do that in April. So
Because I mean, we don't like PR dating profile. I mean, like
Three
we
guys.
already got a PR dating profile.
We're three guys looking for three guys.
Everyone's already like swag.
Four
It's
girls.
like indication of bicep. Like, it's like-
No, it's the three of us.
But I don't know. We could probably scope some Target people out PR. I want PR to accept Target people. He's already not going to accept one of them.
If you need people, let me know.
Or Schnook.
I mean,
I'll be a Schnook kind of girl.
yeah, she's like a Schnook. See? Like, we
That's
should
a. I was gonna say a schnookie. What exactly is a schnookie?
I
I mean, we need to figure it out.
I mean, that's also close to that MTV chick.
I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, 'cause I'm waiting to-
But I feel like a schnookie would be someone like from Jefferson County who thinks they're like
Like hoity-toity and shit, like
wannabe St. Louis County type of.
So college shirts, basketball shorts?
Yeah. Yeah, like one of those.
Yeah.
I don't think that would I don't know. No.
You didn't get it, Gots did, so I was giving her shit earlier.
I didn't know.
Because he's wearing a collared shirt, and I've never seen him on the podcast that we've been doing.
Yeah, you look nice today.
Right? It's throwing me off. I'm used to a t-shirt with a hole
Before
in it.
COVID, this is what I look like every day.
You have gym shorts on?
Well, no.
Dude, I wish I had a job I could wear fucking gym shorts.
You
You
do.
do. You have a job you can do naked.
Right now, but like I'm in the office. I can't see it naked because I have that window right there and people see it. I know, it's so sad. I miss the office. I need a job where I can work nothing to work.
Start a company.
That's illegal. Nobody wants. I don't even want to see my body naked. Like, why would anybody?
Got to see it.
Become a stripper.
The dad bod stripper? Like, that's what we're gonna do now?
Yeah, it's what girls are into now.
Oh,
What
what?
that mediocre dad did.
Mhm.
Like I said, no one wants to see me naked, so we're gonna.
No, apparently some have.
Some have, but we don't talk about that. But I don't know, man. We should trademark all of our words. I'm gonna stop talking.
So Gots, what's
So
new
you
with
don't
you,
have to
bud?
trademark all
No, absolutely nothing.
Why?
I had a uneventful week.
Oh shit! I went to this Comic-Con where I met a fucking person who listens to Trashpanda podcast.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, he said he knows who we are. Fucking.
There's only like 6 people who know who we are.
I know, but like he's heard of our podcast. They
Oh, you
do.
just said
They
that to
do
be
a
nice.
no, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna promote it, but now you got it in my head that they just.
Well, promote them anyways, because maybe they'll be nice.
Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know. They're called Galactic Dads. Their podcast is like basically just like ours, like comedy-wise, at least from the first couple episodes that I've listened to. But all nerd things, and it's awesome. I like it. I enjoy it a lot. So it's made me laugh quite a bit.
Make a battle with them.
And like half the time they're drunk anyway, so it's like that's why it's funny because they don't make sense half the time.
Why don't we war with them then?
Have you talked to Altered State since we?
No, I listened to their podcast today for this week, and we're not even mentioned there.
Well, I mean,
we're winning the pod war right now.
do they know they're involved in a
I
podcast?
texted him like 19,000 times that we were in.
Because I imagine they probably just don't rate
No, sometimes
important enough on his list.
I mean, there are
Yeah.
a lot of other important things than
Yeah, our little 12 listeners.
yeah. Hey, 12. It's better than
11.
It's better than 0. I'd be cool if we were just doing 0.
I wouldn't be.
It's fun. We can still make fun. It's being creative and shit, so
Yeah.
I like that.
And that's my show prep, being creative.
What fucking creative things have you brought to me today?
We just had a 20-minute spiel about how I'm going to start a cult.
But that's what we need to do. We need
And
to
that
do
was me helping.
But we need to do that on a weekly basis.
We just did it on the show. That's even better than doing it for sport. Because it's funny.
No, it is funnier, but we can still like do other things with it.
Because the reactions are perfect then. They're natural.
Yeah,
They're
but
not
if we get it.
forced.
Yeah, but if we get it all on video, like do reaction things.
Working on it.
Why are you being so quiet over there? Whose side are you on?
Collins, I don't know what you're arguing about with Collins.
Wow. I'm arguing about
It's-
show prep.
it's,
And, I'm arguing about like adding another day, and we need to like draw up contracts just because we need to. Like we need to, if we're gonna do this as a real fucking thing, we need to. Excuse me. We need to actually devote more time to content to put out set content.
I will
other
only
people.
work on the contract if you're sober.
I'm sober right now.
No, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
You're higher than pterodactyl tits.
No, it's more like draft pussy, but
Hey,
pterodactyl tits. Not yet. I was
You
that
were
way.
earlier.
I was that way when I got lost. Who's chatting?
Your mom.
My mom's.
Yeah, she's. You don't want to know.
I probably don't.
Your mom's not much.
Oh, that would be kind of
Funny.
weird. Yeah, right?
She'd watch and be like, God, I gave birth to this.
She says that every day.
But it's not about you, though.
Not true. Not true.
I mean, come on. We know it's your dad. That's funny.
R.I.P. son. R.I.P.
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 I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about, that funny story you told me.
Yeah, we can't talk about
I know
that.
or not, I'm just saying. That's what I'm hinting at.
But people don't know what that story is.
Well, it's funny to me.
R.I.P.
I'm still serious, though, about what we talked about with
The
the...
driver's ed thing?
Well, no, the...
The cult?
That's it.
What?
How I said I wanted for the fallen RPG members. I want my crocheted Marlboro 100 medium or Marlboro medium pack.
When we get the new table, I think we'll have enough room for us to put a couple things in our spots. So I think at the new table we can start doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we should, though, because he does, once we do go back to the story time,
Right.
he does play pretty much.
I mean, I think we could fucking probably put anything on the table. And then we could also decorate, like, the wall more.
I got another 150 so characters that are going on that wall.
Damn.
You gonna let me draw one?
I will told you I'd put you up there, but
You won't let me draw one on the
No.
wall? Why? I can show prep.
mm,
That's show prep. I have to
That's
be
not
that's
show
not
prep.
show prep. It's in the background.
I'll give you a piece of paper. You can color on.
I like crayons.
Yeah, I wouldn't even trust him with the washable markers.
I
Why am I such an untrustworthy person?
go look at the
You're
letters.
a great artist.
The letters that I colored the border in for Colin. That Colin painted in the garage.
Yeah, they look like.
Dog shit?
Oh, yeah. Like, I've never touched a paintbrush in my life.
You're like, how does this work?
How do you do this?
I could surprise you and be up to my own.
You probably could. Why don't you get on the show prep site and do some, like, drawing?
Because he doesn't even know we have a show prep site.
What?
I thought I showed that to you.
Were you high?
No.
Then
No?
usually when we're hanging out.
No, we just knew you'd never log into it.
Yeah.
You never know that.
It's fun. I got a lot of different tabs on there, and then he changes them and makes my OCD go up because he, like, changes the capital letters to lowercase
See, even
letters.
Sierra says, don't trust JD on that wall.
Why?
Just draw a big instead of boobies.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. I mean, what are we putting on there?
I mean, you could,
For one, half of the wall's not even finished in that.
What if he got to draw his version of like Detective Kitty?
yeah, my
Oh
whole
my
logo.
god.
My
Yeah.
whole logo.
There's only like 5 or 6 pieces of writing anywhere on that wall, and they were crucial.
I could go right above the chicken wings.
We should take a picture of him in detective gear and then put it up there and like trace it over.
And then just put,
And then, yeah.
Let me make my logo.
make your logo. I don't care, but I don't want a logo on the wall. I don't have logos on the wall. Get some stickers, or I'll print out a magnet and put it over there on the cabinet.
No, like he's gotta dress up like fucking,
I know, but from
Dick
them it's a
Tracy.
logo.
yeah, like Dick Tracy, like that dog, that crime dog.
Gruff McGruff.
Gruff McGruff, yeah.
Chicago, Illinois.
606 5
That was 5'2".
Is it 5'2"?
Yeah, help me take a bite out of crime.
How did I forget that?
How did you memorize it to begin with?
It's drilled in my fucking memory. Did you not ever watch TV when you were younger?
Yeah, but
You don't remember that on
Like,
Saturday?
yeah,
cartoons?
like Saturday cartoons or like afternoon cartoons after school. Like you never came home and just been like, oh shit, fuck homework and turn on the TV.
totally, but I
You
don't
don't remember,
remember the
like, the
numbers.
commercials for, like,
No.
Stupid.
For like
shit,
fucking
I had,
Crossfire and shit. Do you remember like the commercials for like Crossfire, like the game and shit, and like
Yeah, where they shot metal marbles.
Yeah.
at each other.
right,
Yes.
the song and shit. Like I wonder how many iconic jingles there are.
Do you remember Stick Sickly from Nickelodeon?
No, I didn't have cable
Yeah,
until I
we were
was
all
like
four.
16, probably.
I had cable.
I didn't.
Oh, well, you're old money then.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't have
I lived on military bases. They can just give you that shit.
Yeah, I didn't have cable until I was like 16. Maybe 16, maybe a little older. I don't remember.
That's how you got that old money.
Probably 16. But I didn't like the only time we were able to watch cable was at my aunt's house, and we never like JT and I would go watch wrestling or like when the Howard Stern show was on, we'd watch that and shit. So yeah, but nothing answering. But I don't know. Do we have a list of jingles we can?
I mean, we can look into that future reference.
Yeah, we should do that.
You had some questions.
That's a future show.
Yeah,
So we're ready to move on?
we can move on. We just kind of rambling.
Yeah.
for 45 minutes.
Oh, I hate this fucking bullshit.
You laugh every time, but you hate it.
Because the end just makes me laugh every
But
time.
I actually don't have any news today. There really wasn't much. All I had was a pretty impressive list of birthdays and deaths.
Oh, my least favorite thing.
Oh. Regular celebrities, MC Hammers. These are all birthdays this week because I get to change them. No, these are birthdays. MC Hammer, Christopher Walken, Randy Orton.
Oh,
Yeah, see? Yeah, now he's interested. Marvin Gaye, who also died this week.
Oh, man.
Birthday and death day.
That's right, he did. His dad killed him.
Christopher Maloney, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy's dead?
No, these are birthdays.
Oh.
None of those people are dead.
I was about to say, Eddie Murphy's not dead.
David Cross, David Blaine, Heath Ledger.
Oh,
None of those people are dead. These are birthdays.
Heath Ledger?
Oh yeah, Heath Ledger. R.I.P.
He's dead, R.I.P.
R.I.P. But then Grumpy Cat, who's also R.I.P. And then the huge, I was just impressed. There are a shit ton of Marvel and Star Wars birthdays this week.
Really?
Yeah. Ewan McGregor, his birthday's this week. Pedro Pascal is birthdays this week. You know who that is, right?
No.
The Mandalorian. Clark Gregg. You know,
I'm not paying attention because I hate the birthdays.
Clark Gregg is Coulson. Colby Smulders, Robert Downey Jr.,
He's not dead.
Paul
Iron
Rudd,
Man's dead.
Paul Rudd, Michael Rooker, and Billy D. Williams all have birthdays this week. That's a lot of Marvel.
Did you say Apollo Creed?
I said Billy D. Williams. The deaths were hi Khaleesi.
Oh, guest star.
Big death, but the deaths were more impressive than the birthdays. Mitch Hedberg, Brandon Lee, Marvin Gaye, MLK Jr., Roger Ebert,
Dad, you cry for that kitty.
Charlton Heston, Sam Walton, Howard Hughes, Don Rickles, and the Big Two. Who died this time of year?
I don't know, but I hear the click and fix your headphones.
Lane Staley and Kurt Cobain.
Oh, Kurt Cobain. He died he died like next week.
Well, we do the birthdays. We do everything between now and the next podcast.
So then you forgot Bobby Plager.
Yeah. I forgot. You want me, there's hundreds.
Bobby Plager died.
Local.
He's kind of a big.
I've never heard the name, so not that big.
He's a hockey player.
Oh,
Yeah, I left the bar and that's where I got my last D-dub was there.
Right?
The Bobby Plager.
Yep.
What?
Nothing. You just make me laugh.
But the main meat today was just going to be some miscellaneous questions from the Book of Panda.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to talk about
We
before I
didn't
get there?
really. No, I watched a good movie today. That's really about it. I went to the Comic-Con. It was awesome. I spent not a lot of money. You got a bunch of comics.
We went to the dispensary, bought weed.
We did do that too. That was fun.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was a cash-only dispensary though.
Right?
Pissed me off.
The
one in Sajay.
Beyond Hello.
Yeah.
Next to Diamond Cabaret.
Right. When you buy your weed, go get high and then go to the strip club. That's awesome.
And then if you need to keep partying, you go over to Pops and get a bump of Coke.
That's right.
It's the only reason you go over there.
Well, I thought I did something. Why are you looking at me?
Did you bury any bodies over there or get some?
Pass some water.
Wait, where's the picture? The picture's in the room.
Boom, right there. Show prep. I show prep.
Oh, good job, JD.
That's show prepping?
Yeah. I brought it in here. I was thinking about it.
You could have grabbed it and brought it over here.
I wasn't going to put it on the electronic.
Yeah, that is true.
Look at that. I'm like being like the,
Responsible one?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm really kind
For
of thinking
what?
right now.
He didn't even know the word.
Yeah. But you knew what I was getting at. You knew what I was getting at.
I'm the smart prep one.
I'm smart.
I just,
Hey.
Make with the question.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
If you were driving in a storm
No.
and you saw 3 hitchhikers, but you could only pick up one, your best friend, the love of your life, and someone having a medical emergency, which 2 are you going to leave on the side of the road?
Best friend and medical emergency.
Best friend for sure, because he would understand. I hopefully he would understand.
Yeah,
Medical emergency.
I wouldn't leave medical emergency.
I wouldn't.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Am I dying?
I mean, it's the love of my life dying.
No.
Then why wouldn't I take medical emergency?
Because then you're involving yourself and
Right.
you could end up getting sued.
How? You're saving someone's life.
No.
Maybe they didn't want to be safe.
Yeah, maybe either they didn't want to be saved, you offered bad medical advice, you got to an accident on the way somewhere else.
A tree flew through your windshield and killed them.
I mean, that's Final Destination shit. We don't count that.
That's all shit that'll get you sued.
Right, that could happen.
Really?
Have you ever seen Twister?
Just because I didn't pick fucking my best friend or the love of my life and want to make sure somebody's okay.
Love of my life, dude. I don't know you. Sorry.
Yeah, love my life because my friend's gonna understand, and
You're hoping to get laid after the job.
That's.
My anxiety will not allow me to answer that question.
I'll stop. You need to use the phone, like.
Yeah, I'll throw you myself on and off him.
But that makes me a bad person. That's fine. I can't afford to lose $400,000 in some crazy ass lawsuit because I stopped them to pick somebody up.
Yeah, but what if that person was dying?
I'll call an ambulance and be sure and stay with them until it gets there.
I mean, that's a good idea, but I mean, what if they can't wait?
Are you going to die in the storm if you stay?
Yeah.
No.
So it's just like a rainstorm, basically.
So
So it's like, okay, dude, here's my
technically-
umbrella that I keep in my car. You stay dry. You call a fucking hospital for this dying guy, and then I'll just take my girlfriend and then go.
Right. I'd leave my best friend with the dying person.
Hypothetically, I just pull over, wait for the storm to pass, and be like, "You guys walk home."
What about the guy
All
dying?
right. Well, then he's either already dead or got medical attention.
Yeah.
So you're leaving the love of your life and your best friend on the side of the road.
Yep.
I mean, they would understand if it was a super medical emergency. But I would hope they would.
I don't know if I've asked this question or not. I've kind of skipped around this list, but it's probably a good enough answer. If you woke up tomorrow as a member of the opposite sex,
We already discussed this.
We did this?
We made the joke of if I was,
You have permanent pruned fingers.
yeah.
did I? What about who would play you in your life story?
We did that one too.
Did we really?
Yeah.
I shouldn't skip around so much.
Watch these smart questions.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Show prep.
Smart.
I count.
Highlighter.
Are you sure that's the one I asked? Because I also have over here if you body swapped with your SO. No, that was a different one too.
We did that one.
Yeah. It's different.
I just remember the joke. It was funny. And I had the vision of my head, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, we can't discuss that.
Listen to older episodes if you want to hear that joke. I might have cut it out. I probably did.
You probably did.
So, did I ask what would be the most terrifying animal if it had wings?
No. But that's interesting.
The platypus.
Why would that
It's
be
small. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
terrifying.
Now, does it gain sharp teeth? Like,
No,
does it
no,
gain
it's just
a
like
horror
it's the
ass-
same animal, just with wings. I'm thinking a Bearodactyl would be pretty damn scary.
We need to fucking find somebody that's like a graphic designer and fucking make that
The
the Bearodactyl, and I will wear that shit as a
Well,
fucking
that
shirt
is
every
definitely.
day.
You probably buy that shirt right now because it's definitely somebody else's art. Still,
Gotta be. Oh, somebody look. I gotta look that up later. The Bearodactyl.
Like a honey badger would be pretty terrifying.
So they don't gain
Flying. Flying no fucks given.
Right. So they don't gain anything but wings.
yes.
Oh. Bearodactyl does sound pretty fucking terrifying. Oh man.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, so does like a hippo, because
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Or
But
like
like,
piranha.
what if
A swarm of
like,
fucking
could
piranhas.
fucking
Like
sharks
bats.
have wings and like be able to breathe and walk, be able to breathe?
Yeah.
Yeah, just for the sake of argument,
Yeah.
it's whatever it is,
That's
it's just a
fucking-
flying version of
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Flying shark.
Flying great white.
Oh my god. No, fuck that. Like any type of dinosaur that's not a pterodactyl would be terrifying too.
You have a box, and every time you push the button on the box, a random item appears. But those random items can only start with one letter. What letter are you?
He doesn't even have to answer. I already know his answer. Go.
No,
What's
what
your
is
answer?
What would mine be?
It's either T or P
Or D.
or D.
I'd have to say B for boo.
Just be like. But it's random. You don't get to say boobs. It's just every time you press the button, something that starts with the letter B. So he presses it, and he gets literally like a B. And you're like, ah. And then a bongo, and then a banana,
A bomb. Yeah.
and then a bomb.
Yeah.
And a bong. And a blunt.
Bouncy ball.
Man, that's a.
Or, even funnier, what if you just had to cycle alphabetically through? So you could get a bomb, but you gotta sit there and be like,
27 different ways, but like there's
Like-
like different.
you're like, bad, fuck.
I don't know. Maybe K, just because my name starts with K.
You want to come on the ball?
Killer.
I mean, if that's what happens.
Pop, and then just scream, dude.
Yeah, if that's what happens, that's what happens. That's my luck of the draw. I want to pop out of that box.
Sherman says bad echo,
Who says that?
Trentman, but hopefully this is the last week that this audio will be what you hear. You'll hear the board audio next week.
I hope so.
Somebody will come over. We just,
I fucking told you I was gonna do that this weekend, but we were busy. And then also, I didn't have time. I could have did that today while we were fucking sitting out doing shit all high as fuck. Why didn't we do that then? We had 2 hours to kill.
I don't know. Would you
Don't blame me for that bullshit.
Would you sign up to be a colonist on
I'm already a colonist.
an Eden-like planet, perfect paradise, but it's a one-way trip and there's no infrastructure. So you're going, you're like, as soon as you get there, you gotta build yourself some.
So you're allowed to build your own fucking infrastructure.
Yeah, and you'll probably go with a nice big huge crate of supplies. But
Is he the cult leader?
I was gonna say, I'm starting a cult.
is it Tagardonia?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut because I might get me TD'd or something.
Taggardites.
I don't know, man.
Taggardites of the world, unite.
So we would basically have to start our own civilization.
Like the numbers don't really matter all that much, but
I mean, do I have
What are you laughing
what?
about?
Tremor.
What'd he say?
It'd be great if you could cut the echo by.
Shit's catching on, man. Maybe we should make a half shirt.
That's mine. Don't try to take it.
What, a half shirt?
That's not yours. That's Bad Santa's.
Yeah, that's better.
That's Bernie Mac.
But I brought it to the table.
Hey.
Hey.
You're the dumbest
I
catchphrase.
know. They're catching on, though.
Who, me?
All
All
of
of
us.
us.
Mops.
Mob.
That's already catching on.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah, I know. We adapt the dumbest shit from everything we watch.
I know. But that's what's funny.
But yeah, like you're getting like a crate, and I mean a crate, like a shipping container of supplies.
Just one.
Yeah, yeah, you're getting a shipping container of supplies, and you're starting over, and then like you ain't gonna go hungry. It's an Eden, it's paradise.
Right.
There's
So you have like
but
food and
you're not.
beautiful friends.
But you're also talking about a society that can put you on an Eden-like planet, so you're giving up a lot of tech.
That is true.
I'm gonna get a ray gun or something.
Nah, they're not giving you that.
Why?
What's the starter kit do I get? What do I get?
I mean, imagine whatever you would like to set
So
up
like a
for
ray
me.
gun, I get.
You'd probably have
pack
weapons.
it with
Yeah.
the technology and shit that I have on the other.
You'd probably have guns, yeah, for any type of potential defense.
Yeah.
Do you consider an Eden-like planet like a utopia or sort of like
Like a
from the
rainforest,
Bible?
yeah, like a perfect.
So there's a snake in
No,
the apple tree and that's
yeah,
how-
definitely.
He's gonna tempt me and shit.
Animals everywhere,
Killing all the animals.
crops like openly growing everywhere. Like it's not gonna be hard, but it's not gonna be your future world. It'd be
Like in
like-
The Simpsons, would a pig come up to me and be like, "Here's your bacon."
Yeah, basically.
Fucking love that shit.
I'd be down.
Would you?
Can I bring somebody
Would I
with
do
me?
it?
No, all by yourself.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no, you're by
You're not
yourself.
going alone. You're going on like a colony ship.
Oh, so there's multiple other people there
Yeah.
and shit?
Oh, why couldn't it just be you and you're going to this?
Can I bring, how are you supposed to repopulate your civilization?
There's people already
That's
there.
what I was wondering.
If you're alone, though.
You're
You're
showing
going to the
up.
state.
I'm just saying, like this isn't a
It's like how I,
philosophical.
it's
This
like
is
how
like
I
the
show,
future. Like if
it's
you,
how I show up to the show. You guys are already here doing things, and I just come in and take over.
Yeah.
That's,
It's not-
that's how I'm picturing it. So they're just shipping me somewhere.
as Tim says, it's not like it's just a bag of shit and potatoes.
Right. Okay.
Would you accept $10,000 a week as a job, but your job for 8 hours a day is to sit motionless and silent?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can I be high?
Sure,
That's
but
what
if
I'm
you're
saying.
not motionless and silent, you're not getting paid.
No, I get usually.
But,
If I get that high, I get quiet.
so I can't nap, basically.
But you can't nap. No, you gotta just.
You gotta
It's like
sit
this
and
is your
stare at
job.
the wall,
8 hours a
watch
day.
the
It's
kids.
just
Are they gonna understand?
like they'll be like every 3 hours or something. Be like beep, and you got like 10 minutes to go take a piss, take a drink, or something like that. But then you just gotta sit there. But
like
you
just
get,
looking at a wall.
yeah, like just looking straight ahead, just not moving.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sign me up.
I'd surely try it, but I'd fall asleep on day one.
Right. That would be dumb.
They do
I'd
like,
be like, all right, we're doing this.
your breaks in 3 hours, you'd be out in 12 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, if they gave me something to like be able to entertain, like if they gave me a TV and a couch, I could fucking do it.
You get a TV, but you do not get to touch it
Change
like
the
it's
channel.
whatever's on.
Oh.
And you can't request, and it's randomized. So maybe you get to sit there and watch Springer and Wheel of Fortune reruns, or
it's like soap opera.
maybe you got to sit there and watch a Stargate marathon.
I'm not allowed to sleep.
You're not allowed to sleep. You're not allowed to move. You just have to sit
Sit
there
there and stare at the
and
TV.
stare at the TV.
I mean, I'm fine with that as long as there's a TV there.
Do you know how the second 5 minutes into this, you're gonna be like, my nuts itch so bad. You're gonna be like,
like, you can't even like, can you not like lick your lips or anything like that? You
Can't move.
Can't
like you could, like let's say you could do whatever, you know, lick your lips, so you could maybe go
like
like
if I'm
this,
sitting
but
like right here in this position,
ain't gonna work.
I would just stay like that for the whole time.
Yeah. Let's say whatever the position you sit in, but you don't have a table.
Dude,
Oh,
I'd make
God.
sure I'd have like my hand like right on my nose so if you do get that nut scratching thing.
See, but I have that like. Do I
You're like,
have
why
to
are you
really-
sitting with a finger in your ass and a hand on your nut? Like, I'm just plugging it up and playing it for a scratch.
Right.
That's how it is. But, I mean...
Have a cigarette pack held right here so you can be like...
Yeah. Just have a cigarette pack opened at every end with a lighter. Like, this is how I'm going to sit all day.
Right.
That'd have to be a huge lighter with a lot of fucking, like...
Dude, I used to have a Bic that was like... Or not
Right,
Bic,
like
but
that, you would have to
Zippo that
sit there
was
for
like
8 hours. Do you do it every day or just for 8 hours one day?
Every day, that's your
Oh,
job.
fuck that. I can't do that. No, thank you.
I do it for a week.
No, you can't, though. You have to do it every day.
I do it for
a
a week, and then I make $70 grand and fucking quit.
If you can ask...
Can you quit?
Yeah, you quit.
Oh! Okay.
I'm just saying, would you do it for 10 grand a week?
A week or that?
A week.
Ooh, 7 week gap. 2 months, I could do
I couldn't do
No,
that.
I couldn't
Yeah,
do it.
I'd surely try, but I would fail.
Oh, yeah.
It.
If you could ask 2050 version of yourself one question, what would you ask?
Powerball numbers.
But you gotta ask a certain date.
What was it?
Doesn't matter. Any Powerball numbers, they're all going to be 20 mil at least.
That's true.
What's the question?
If you could talk to 2050 self, well, then you could ask him one question, what would it be?
Give me all the sports. Who's winning the playoffs every year for the next 50 years?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be simple worded, but it's gotta be one
Sports
question.
almanac.
Right.
Fucking bet it.
Can you give me a sports almanac?
Yeah, give me that.
But what if it's no? And then you're just like, banging, you're like, no!
I'd have to go with Powerball numbers and just pick a random day.
I mean, that's fair, but you would also not change anyone else who might win that, so you might end up splitting it.
Whatever. Still more money. Then I can do this full time and show forever.
2050 me. What would I ask him?
What happens if you're dead?
Yeah, like what if I'm dead by then?
Yeah, what if you go to ask him and you just don't see nothing?
Yeah, dude.
That's
Where
flash-
am I?
flash
What if you go
forward
to
style.
hell?
You know, come back and just be like, I think that's a good question right there. I think come back and you're like, guys, I got bad news.
2050, I ain't around. I'd be like, draw the contract so you see what the podcast looks like.
What did my podcast do? What happened?
Wouldn't you be like, do you know the Trashpanda podcast is? You come back and we'd be like, did you really waste that question on that?
I probably would.
What would
Gosh, you go up there and be like, did it really fail? You go for
Really
just...
that bad? Did we really get me to the... I'd probably be a... I mean, 2050 is what? About 30 years from now? Probably just be alive. How old am I? I'd probably be alive. What? 64? Would I be? About 64? Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Let's see what happens next week.
Died tomorrow.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
My cousin says someone would bound to be getting eaten by Morlocks.
Oh.
What would be your weapon of choice in the zombie apocalypse? I'm gonna say any weapon.
Yeah,
anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go baseball bat probably.
I don't know if I want a blunt. I think I'd go with
Chain gun.
Chain gun's a good one.
I mean, it's yeah.
You mean
That's spray. That's yeah. Anything, any weapon. But that's
Like what
you're
you
putting
do
a
in
lot
Call
of
of Duty, how you
I just sit there and just shoot.
you're putting a lot of bullets down range and not really making them count with a chain gun.
Chain gun, just cut them in half, dude.
But you're not even killing them doing
Yeah,
that.
you gotta hit him in the head. And they
Aim for headshot.
Yeah,
I think I'd go with a really legit, well-made like machete.
Yeah? I mean, I'd probably go baseball bat.
I wanted to
I just
match
wanna smash
steel shit.
You
Or,
know,
katana.
Yeah, a real katana was probably my second choice. An actual, like, really well-made
Now, are you
sword.
bashing zombies in the head today? Because that's how they die.
No, cutting their heads off.
No.
Like a
No.
real katana cuts people in half. Cut heads off. One swing.
I thought zombies could only die if you, like, fucking blow their head up or, like, smash them up.
Or stab them in the head.
Really?
brain damage.
I'm not a zombie person, so I don't know.
Brain damage.
You know who someone close to us wrote a book about it. Oh yeah, it was me, motherfucker.
Right.
That you supposedly read.
I read
a
half
chapter
of
of.
it.
You didn't half, maybe.
Okay.
You half a
Now,
page.
I thought you wrote a really long book that
Yeah, you didn't.
I hate the concept of zombies.
You didn't trust me to read it. What kind of fucking shit's that?
I don't think I really liked you when I
You
finished
could-
it.
You
Wow.
can borrow my copy. You know I'm not going to read it. So.
I gave that to you it gave to like 10 years ago.
You didn't like me when we first met?
He didn't know you 10 years ago, I don't think, did he?
I don't know.
Uh,
No, I didn't like you when you first met. You're an abrasive asshole. No one likes you when you first meet you.
Colin did.
Colin was half asleep.
yeah,
So?
probably drunk.
That's why you like me. I was just drinking buddy.
That's right.
Yeah, by then.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, my car blew up, and like he knew of me by like the second week of me working on overnight.
Yeah, and I'm a nice guy, so
Yeah.
if you need a ride, like I'll give you a ride. Just come, please stay, come sleep on my couch.
Right. That's fucked up. I liked you when I first met you.
Nobody likes me either.
Yeah, I can touch that.
I just thought you were lazy.
I didn't like him at first.
I liked it. But then you were in his wedding. And I wasn't.
How'd that happen?
He didn't like me enough to be in the wedding.
I
didn't
didn't
even
know
get
you.
I didn't even get an invitation. I
You
think
were
I was
like-
your plus one, dude.
You were barely working there at the time. I think I barely knew. It was like a last minute, like, yeah, tell me you go.
Yeah, because you were the fucking party animal of RTG. You're the one that would like buy everybody drinks and shit and didn't give a fuck.
If you were gonna be haunted by a ghost, but you got to choose whose ghost.
Oh!
Whose ghost did you choose?
Oh! Didn't we come up with that? Chuck Berry's ghost, probably.
Oh, we did. 'Cause what the fuck?
Chuck Berry haunting some kid's attic. Living in some kid's attic. I fucking love that. Is one of my favorite characters on that show. The fucking ghost of the Jolly. That's one of the fucking summer characters ever.
If animals evolved to the same cognitive point of humans that had society.
Like if I could talk to animals?
No, I'm saying take us out of the equation. Basically, I'm saying if Zootopia was real, would animals do certain jobs? Like, could a turtle be a cop? Or was that going to be reserved for a jackrabbit or a cheetah?
They made a fucking.
That's what I just said. If that was real.
No. Like, I don't think it would be real. I don't think it would be real.
I don't think it was real.
Not that high. I don't think it would be real. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it. It scares me.
Bearodactyls would be the police.
Right? Bearodactyls, dude.
That'd be at least the
I'd
choppers.
say, if you're saying that other animals evolved to some fashion, they probably look more like Bearodactyls than the characters from Zootopia.
Right, they're gonna have wings and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that other movie? It's kind of like Roger Rabbit. Was it like, wasn't Be Cool?
Yeah.
Be Cool, I think Brad Pitt's in it.
Never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't have been that cool.
Cool World.
Oh yeah, it was called Cool World. That's what it was called. It was an alright movie.
That's out of my scope.
It was what-
Snapchat and looking up titties.
It was when like that animated fucking craze came out.
I
like
love
that.
anything animated.
Right?
I want to
I mean,
make
I
it
can-
watch so much.
I mean, I can watch animated stuff. That doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, so can I, made by Disney.
But no, no, I'm not even talking about like just Disney. Like I could watch like I could watch The Simpsons and stuff like that. And, like Bob's Burgers. Like I've gotten kind of into that. And then
I haven't watched The Simpsons in like 10 years.
dude, I love the fucking Simpsons. I could start The Simpsons from like season 1 and go to like season 10, and then it just kind of gets dumb and not good. I mean, after the movie came out, it's kind of when it started going downhill.
I feel like I've seen them all. I just don't seek it out.
What else you got over there, guys?
What's something you would never do, but you think someone at the table would do from Sierra?
What?
What's something you would never do, but you think one of us would do? You'd be like, I'd never rob a bank, but JD over there,
I would never eat a piss snow cone, but
I would never fight a cop.
That's what I was just about to say. I was like, I would never fight a cop.
Who did that?
What?
Who did that?
Yeah, who did that?
Who did that?
Oh,
Yeah,
stop
damn.
that thing.
I do things sometimes.
How could this is really so much a question as it is a topic. How could we use technology, animals, sadism to make the Olympics more interesting?
Have a cheetah chase Usain
Right.
Bolt.
Okay, like I think we should release like one shark into the pool.
Right. And then, yeah.
With the swimmers. He'd go eat them all, even if he was hungry.
You just don't get one.
Sounds like you're in a volcano, like you fucking
Over a bed of spikes.
Right. Like you have to like die.
I'm down for watching that. I'll sign me up for the
Like, you know, there's, like,
extended package.
like,
Running from snakes.
Yeah.
You know, like those obstacle courses they do, like oh god,
Ninja Warrior?
Yeah, like Ninja Warrior, we make it like super dangerous, like fucking
Also, like the
like
Japanese and
axes
Chinese
going
show.
like yeah, like axes swinging like this, we gotta like jump through.
Just like legit axes.
Yeah,
Take
like medieval shit.
take the foam core out.
Razor
Yeah,
shark.
like
Get some
it's real
razor sharp
shit,
blades
yeah, it's
going.
Real shit,
Spikes at the bottom.
right? Like you're gonna die.
Boiling tar.
I bet they try a whole lot harder if they didn't fall into water.
Isn't that a fucking movie? Isn't that a fucking movie too? Like isn't it called like Rollerball or something like that? Like isn't there a movie like that?
And there's like Death Race and
Yeah, like shit like that.
yeah,
Like
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. I'm not talking like Hunger Games. I'm talking like an obstacle course. Like you're gonna do an obstacle course, but like half the shit is like you're in Saw. Like
Yeah, there was that murder, like the guy who collected people. Might have been called the collector. I don't know. Maybe.
yeah.
And then he released them into like his little fun house.
Yeah, they made a fucking movie about that dude.
Well,
It's called The Collector.
Didn't we watch that?
No, we have not watched the movie in a long time, and we need to.
I thought we watched a fucked up movie where you were living on the couch.
Oh, not as a commentary.
No, we watched that M. Night Shyamalan fucking TV show. It was fucking great.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was on Apple TV. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, we were like,
Something.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Like,
Dude,
we
they're gonna
watched-
suck.
we watched that show in
Ron
like 2 days.
Weasley.
Yes.
That guy.
Yeah. It has him in that.
Yeah, we thought it was gonna blow
We
out.
thought it was gonna be awful, but we
watched the whole
binged
thing.
the shit out of that.
Well, yeah, it was when I was on COVID release.
Yeah.
And I was like not working.
Right. And I'm sitting on the couch working. Easy to watch our show.
Just before we could smoke weed.
Right?
What's it called?
Oh god, what was it called? I don't remember. It was like the concept was like this couple has a baby and then they bring a nanny in
Yeah, and it was
and it was like this little like
a plastic doll thing, and like
Yeah,
she thought it was
yeah.
real.
it was like kind of like traumatic for the it was like a form of therapy for this woman.
Yeah, she lost a kid in childhood.
Right, yeah. So they like
Fake.
they like fake that she has a baby, but you don't know this. Spoilers, I guess. You don't know
What
this
the
until,
hell,
like, the
man?
third episode.
Well, I don't
But
need to watch it.
that's just the fucking like
And then the
But that's just
caretaker was like the fucking.
right, but that's just the that's just the premise. There's so much other fucked up shit in that show.
Oh, the whole show.
That whole show
Great.
is so good. The end of the fucking like the last episode where they fucking finalize that whole fucking series. Oh my god, it's so good.
You want to know the end?
No.
No.
You should watch
I'll
it,
watch
dude.
it,
It's
yeah.
great.
I'll watch it, but honestly, I've been so pumped by so many Apple series, and I've yet to be like every one I've stopped watching.
Like we binge watched it. It was like
Yeah.
like 11 episodes. We
Yeah.
watched them in like a day and a half.
Yeah, it was insane. It's a good show.
Like
It's
he would
a-
literally look at me and be like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
you going to work tomorrow?
yeah, like-
I'm like, no, and he's like, we can watch one more
Watch
episode.
one more episode. Like it was that.
And then I'd wake up and he'd be like, you want to watch an episode? I'm like, damn.
It's a good show. It's like a psychological thriller show.
I like those.
And I love his movies, so that's why I wanted to watch it.
Oh.
Don't that. He's a good fucking filmmaker.
It tanks or it rocks.
He did some bad ones, but
He
don't
did
we
do
all?
some shit.
He
Everybody
did.
does shit.
He did some good ones. Most of them were stinkers.
No. Dude, Glass was awesome. Did
Okay.
you see that?
You could name, you got like five more that you could say are good before you say
Glass.
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
Sixth Sense.
no. Unbreakable's garbage. Sixth Sense is garbage.
How?
Zero.
Signs.
Signs is great.
Yeah, zero opinion. But like, Unbreakable's a good movie. Sixth Sense is a good movie. Signs is a good movie.
Sixth Sense I didn't like just because you knew like within the first like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
he
The
did.
one where they go to the grandma's
That
house.
had a great premise.
Awesome.
That had a great premise, but it paid off. It did not pay off. Like
That's
just like
bullshit. How?
just like The Happening. The Happening has a terrifying like first 20 minutes,
Yeah.
and then it goes right into the third box.
I mean, the village fucking sucked. I'll give you that. But
The Village is the opposite. That's a decent movie until the reveal.
right. Well,
Never
yeah,
seen
when
that
they revealed in the
I thought it was
about
all
the
pretty
trees.
good. It was just kind of like thrown off at the end, and I don't feel like it.
What, The Visit or The Village?
The Village.
I loved Split.
Split was great.
Never seen that either.
Yeah.
You need to watch that. It's fantastic.
What's
Is
the
that
guy?
No.
James McAvoy.
Yeah, James
James
McAvoy.
He's
Plays like
awesome.
13 different fucking personalities. It's insane. It's great. Great movie. And then fucking Glass was really good.
The Village. M. Night Shyamalan is great at creating scenes,
Yeah.
And then the Last Airbender.
but he just can't fucking string them together in anything worth watching.
That's bullshit. Like, most of his movies are very good movies.
And then he did
Very
the Last
good.
Airbender.
You would honestly
The Last Airbender.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
you can honestly
I gave it
comfortably
2 times.
say
I tried it twice and turned it off.
most of M. Night Shyamalan's movies are great. That's what you can honestly say.
Yes. Yeah, for real.
Oh, we need a poll on that.
I was gonna say, do we have any?
PR girl, pull that.
Yeah, pull it PR. Throw it on Twitter and put it on Facebook. For real, if you're listening.
Because that's not true.
It's very
I'm not saying he's not good sometimes. But you're going to
That's
stand
like
there and
saying
say,
all Kevin Smith movies are fucking fantastic.
They're not. They're not.
Like,
But you're going to stand there and, no, Kevin Smith, most of Kevin Smith's movies are great movies.
most M. Night Shyamalan
Most of
movies.
M. Night Shyamalan movies are not great.
Not true.
Well,
That's your opinion and that's my opinion, but look, like,
at the history of our opinions, Mr. Game Show and Springer,
Boom.
fuck you. Go read reviews on
and
it.
La Dispute, and
Hey, there's nothing wrong with La Dispute.
Yeah, there is.
No. You guys are making me sad. Oh my god.
and found footage movies, and
Some found footage movies are phenomenal. Some of them are garbage. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are fucking terrifying.
some of them are good. Yeah, you're right. But then you maybe watch the worst ones.
Yeah. But I never like, dude, we should watch this movie.
The good ones are them little ones that come out of nowhere,
Yeah.
not Paranormal Activity.
I'm talking about like fucking Hell House LLC. That movie was fucking crazy. You know it was good.
It
You
had
watched it.
it had great
A movie
scenery.
called Hell House LLC.
It had great scenery. It had all the setups. It was like watching the movie version of actually going through a haunted
It
house,
was fucking
where
awesome.
where it's more scary because you see in the room and you're like, fuck, I gotta walk through that.
Right, like I don't want to ever go into a haunted house because of that movie. And its sequels. The sequels are even fucking good.
But I feel like if you're doing a found footage movie and you're doing it about a haunted or possessed or some type of haunted house, like you can't fuck that up. Like you're given so much to work with. It's yours to fuck up.
Yeah, but how are you gonna tell me like Paranormal Activity is fucking stupid?
It is stupid.
The third one is a phenomenal movie.
I
I
watched,
liked all
I watched
So did
20.
I.
I watched 20 minutes of the first one.
Hold on. I might have snapped a blood vessel roll in my eyes now.
Got whiplash of the eyes there.
We're never gonna agree on that.
No, we're not.
Like ever.
I know. And how are we collaborative partners in everything we do?
That's why, yeah.
No, you guys are too much alike.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite for both of you. That's why I'm here. You only need one of me.
That's for damn sure.
Oh my god.
That you're enough.
Oh my god, is somebody butthurt this episode?
No. Nice try, though. I was trying.
No, I was looking for butthurt.
What's the sound?
I'm not sad, actually. I don't care.
You know deep down inside you,
I know, I care that I'm enough for both of you.
deep down, I think you have feelings.
I do.
I know. Why don't you show them more?
Except
Except for the rage and the fucking.
those are extents of my feelings. Rage and when you piss me off and steal my yo. And
Yeah, but like that's still rage though. Like I want to see like the inner JD, like the soft side of JD.
It peeks out sometimes in the podcast.
Yeah,
every once in a while.
I want to see that though.
I let you live on my couch for a month and a half.
But that doesn't mean I know the softer side of JD.
We lived together for a month and a half.
That is true. But I don't know. It has to come out at some time.
Pierre sees it all the time.
Why don't we see it then?
Different relationship. Neither one of you have these.
That doesn't mean it.
I'm close.
I'm not sure if I do or not, so don't
You're like a B cup.
I just want to see the like emo side of JD.
There is no emo side.
There has
There
to
is
be.
no
Dude,
emo
there
side.
has to be like a deep down, like this rough exterior here. There's got to be like a person that can make it cold. He has to show emotion sometimes.
Well, if I'm trying to do that,
rage and fucking.
how do you think I'm going to start the cold? Through rage and manipulation. And
You
fear.
didn't say what kind of cult it was gonna be.
Right. You already said I was going to have all the retards and rejects.
No, I
From
said
the insane asylum.
I said mental patients from the insane asylum. But he has to have softer side.
I
He
do.
needs to show it more.
Not to you.
You need to.
Nope.
I do it.
That's because
He does it.
That's because your exterior is about that as solid as a gummy bear.
So I guess we're just two very different people.
We are.
I need to see that side. One of these days, it's gonna happen.
Maybe. Right?
I got nothing else.
No, I don't either.
Oh, I got it.
Alright. Well, that's Trashpanda. Wait, we gotta do the plugs.
Yeah, we gotta do the plugs. Gotta do the plugs.
I fucked that up last week.
Yeah.
So we gotta plug this week.
Thanks for tuning in on the live stream.
Yes.
Check us out on our socials: Facebook, Trashpanda Podcast, Instagram, Twitter @Trashpanda Podmo,
God
YouTube,
damn it.
Trashpanda Podcast, and our blog, trashpandapodcast.tumblr.com.
And join us next week, I think.
Or episodes will be available on
Oh,
Patreon
yeah.
when?
Tomorrow.
Patreon tomorrow for you to go over there and sign up and get it early. And then when will it be on Spotify, Apple, and everywhere you find your podcast?
What's after tomorrow? Thursday. It'll be on there Thursday for free. But yes, if you like our entertainment, you can give us $1 or $5.
Email us questions, rants, or observations
Yeah,
at
I really
trashpandapod.
want people to start emailing us questions. Do we have somebody, does PR monitor those emails?
I monitor at least one of them.
Yeah.
Is it trashpandapod@gmail.com?
That's the one that I have, and I think PR gets the shit.
And drop us a line on all of the socials.
Yeah, socials, use all that shit.
Now you're join us next week.
Oh, yeah.
Live at
7:30 Central.
7:30 Central.
Join us
Where?
next week.
What platforms are we on?
Oh, Twitch, Facebook, and
You do.
yeah.
Yeah. show prep.
Word.
I don't know. Yeah, do all that shit, guys. Join us next week for maybe a prepared episode of Trashpanda podcast.
Probably not though.
I'm Colin.
Guys.
The Dizzle.
Sad. Such a bad episode.
Sad panda.
Sad.
I'm not doing no emo showing.
Please know right now.
Do you see me dancing around?
He's gonna yell at me. Can I stop the recording now?
Yes.
Alright.